Hi Sam. I'm glad to see you again. Today, we're learning the word
Störung.
Hi Alex.
Störung.
What does that mean?
great question.
Störung.
Means disruption or disturbance in English. The most common meaning refers to something that interrupts a process or a situation.
So, is it like when something goes wrong?
Exactly. But be careful, it can sometimes be a false friend for English speakers. It doesn't mean storing or anything related to storage.
That's good to know. Can you tell me more about the grammar of
Störung.
Sure.
Störung.
Is a feminine noun, so it takes the article.
Die.
The plural form is
Die Störungen.
So, if I wanted to say the disruptions, I would say
Die Störungen.
right. Now, if we switch to verbs, we can look at a related verb like,
Stören.
which means to disturb. In the present tense, you say,
Ich störe. Du störst.
and,
Sie, es stört.
and in the past tense.
in the Präteritum, it's,
Ich störte. Du störtest.
and.
Sie, es störte.
For the perfect, you would say,
Ich habe gestört.
So, that means I disturbed.
exactly. And if you want to give someone a command, you could say,
Stör nicht.
meaning don't disturb.
I see. Where does the word
Störung.
come from?
Interesting question. The word has its roots in Old High German, specifically from,
Störung gar.
which means disruption. Over time, its meaning has stayed quite similar, focusing on interruptions.
That's fascinating. It's cool to see how words evolve.
It really is. Language tells us a lot about history and culture.
Can you break down the word for me? Like Lego pieces.
Sure. The word
Störung.
can be split into the root
Stör.
and the suffix.
The
root
Stör.
comes from,
Stören.
which means to disturb. The suffix is used to form nouns indicating a process or action, similar to tie-in in English.
So, it's like disturb tie-in.
Exactly. You're getting it.
Are there similar words to
Störung?
Yes, there are many. For example, with the same prefix,
stör,
we have
stören,
meaning to disturb, and
störend,
meaning disturbing. Then with the suffix,
ung,
we can think of
Bewegung,
meaning movement.
What about other examples?
Sure. Here are a few more.
Veränderung,
Means change.
Unterbrechung,
Means interruption, and
Entwicklung,
means development.
Got it. So they all relate to some sort of process or action.
Exactly. And if we look at the compound pattern, we can think of words like
Störsignal,
which translates to disturbance signal. This follows the head last rule, where the last noun determines the gender.
That makes sense. How can I use
Störung?
in real-life situations?
Let's think of a few scenarios. For example, at work, you might say,
Es gab eine Störung im System.
which means there was a disruption in the system.
Can I try to make my own sentence?
Absolutely.
Ich habe eine Störung bemerkt.
Perfect. That means I noticed a disruption. Now, imagine at the doctor's office, you could say,
Ich habe eine Störung in meinem Körper.
meaning I have a disturbance in my body.
And how about while traveling?
You could say,
Die Störung hat meinen Flug verspätet.
which means the disturbance delayed my flight.
Oh, that's useful.
Now, let's talk about gender memory hints for.
Störung,
Since it's feminine, you can remember it by thinking of a feminine disruption like someone interrupting a tea party.
That's a funny image.
It works, right? And typical collocations include phrases like
technische Störung,
which means technical disruption,
Störung der Ruhe,
meaning disturbance of peace, and
Störung des Verkehrs.
meaning traffic disruption.
I see how these can be easily confused with other words.
Yes, like
Störung,
and,
Störfaktor,
which means disruptive factor.
Can we do a quick recall check on what I've learned?
Absolutely. What is the article for?
Störung,
It's
Die.
Correct. What does
stören,
mean?
It means to disturb.
Great. Can you give me the plural form of?
Störung,
Yes, it's
Die Störungen.
Perfect. What's the imperative form of?
stören,
is it?
Stör.
Exactly. And finally, where does the word
Störung,
come from?
It comes from Old High German.
You did an amazing job today, Sam. The key takeaway is that
Störung,
means disruption and can be used in various contexts.
Thanks, Alex. I feel more confident with this word now.
That's wonderful to hear. Keep practicing, and I look forward to our next lesson together.